Well, we are back here this morning on Shop South Mississippi with Cricket Wireless, but today we got Mr. Bruce. How are you, man?
Man, Chad, I'm feeling great.
Good to see you. So we've talked with Cricket Wireless a handful of times, and we can't ignore the amazing connectivity and the ability to work with just about any kind of budget. Let's just touch on that really quick. You guys are backed by the AT&T network, one of the largest, if not the largest network in the nation. So speak to that a little bit.
Look, our network is superb. We are backed by AT&T, which is the founder of telecommunications. So you know that we're at the forefront of great service. We have nationwide coverage. We also can work in Mexico and Canada. And also we have something for everybody. Our plans bring value to households.
Yeah, and it's easy to, well, it's easier. It makes life so much easier when it comes to budgeting, because when you get your bill every month, it's the same thing.
It's the same thing. It's the best way to budget when you know it's fixed, right?
Sure.
So I feel like Cricket can offer that comfortable, relaxed feeling of knowing that my bill will not change.
And, you know, in this economy, it doesn't matter that it's a great or a bad economy. That's irrelevant. You got, in this area, there's a lot of folks that are retirement, that are on fixed incomes, but you got folks that want to just take that part of the budget. If I could take one thing on my budget and check it out and know that it's going to stay the same,
Right.
and I have to worry about it,
Right.
that's a flex.
It's a major flex. Look, it's something for everybody. You may have a child, teenager, needs a lot of data. We have that. You may have a mom, may have a grandfather, maybe just want to talk, maybe want to text. We have it. We have plans that range from a minimum of $35 to $55. 4 lines for $100, unlimited talk, text, and data. Cannot beat it.
You're good to go. Now, we can't have a segment with Cricket Wireless, and we can't talk about phones without talking about phone safety. That's a big deal. And you know, if you looked at my phone right now, if I will go and look at like where the battery is being drained the most, phone is at the bottom of the list. I do use my phone to make a phone call, but 90% of the time I'm using it for emails, text messages, internet, and you can get yourself into a healthy amount of trouble if you're not behaving efficiently, correctly. If you're not let's talk about passwords, like, because there are apps in your phone that will store all these passwords for you.
Yes.
Well, give us some phone safety tips, because I feel like we have to touch on this.
First off, make sure you have a complex password. Do not share your password with everyone. And also, going back to your point, make sure you are very efficient in closing your apps, closing your browser, clearing your cookies, because you don't want to endanger your personal information.
How many times my mom will say, my phone it's really slow, and then she has an iPhone, so I'll swipe up and there's like 15 apps open.
Oh, that happens a lot.
I'm like, close your app. Just because you swipe up, you got to actually close the app out.
Yes, that's one of the main things we advocate. Make sure that you are disciplined in closing your apps, clean your browser, and please do not share your passwords to nobody.
That's that part, because Cricket's not going to call you and say, we need you to pay right now or we're turning your phone off. We need you to put your password into this text message. People don't call and ask these questions.
Yes, we are very clear about proprietary information. We do not want the risk personal information being out for everyone.
Absolutely.
And beware of those spam calls, Chet. Oh my God.
Text messages, emails, all that stuff happens right there on your phone.
Absolutely.
You're holding a little computer in your hand.
Your life.
It is your life. If I lost my phone, like, I have mine back, again, it's backed up to a cloud, so like I can upload into a new phone all the information out of my phone now. But like, it's when we were talking about those text messages, you can tell whenever a new phone list has been sold to a third party, because I get like 15 calls and it says potential spam, and it's like, you have to be worried about that all day.
You are a popular guy, so when you have your information, just don't. I would not use it on a lot of websites, because that would create a chain effect that may not be to your benefit.
And that is one thing that it's once you've shared that password, you've shared that PIN number, it's hard to get back from that.
Definitely, it's hard. We recommend that you change your passwords every 90 days. Do something that'll keep ahead of the game. Protect yourself. Protect your life.
And alphanumeric is key.
Correct.
Nothing that you can think of, nothing that anyone can think of about you. Like, I wouldn't put my name and my birth date.
Absolutely not.
That's the easy password.
That's enough.
You don't even need to be a hacker to figure that one out.
You could be a 2-year-old to figure it out.
Right. So another piece of what we need to talk about today is distracted driving.
Yeah.
That's a major piece. Just even though you think you could be multitasking, that usually isn't the case. And we're going to hop down to the other location on Highway 49 right now.
That's right.
I mean, let's see you there.
See you there.
Well, Bruce, we're out here, Highway 49, one of the busiest roads in, South Mississippi. Distracted driving is a big piece. MDOT says that more than 8,000 crashes a year in the state of Mississippi happen because of distracted driving.
Correct.
And nationwide, it's more than 3,000 deaths per year. So what can we do as good stewards of our phone technology to not be distracted?
Make sure you set everything on your device before you leave the parking lot, before you pull out of the driveway. Be aware of your surroundings. Definitely want to be caught blind driving, looking down, or even trying to pick up the phone for a phone call. So definitely be aware of your surroundings, but make sure you do everything before you leave the parking lot. That's important.
Right. Do not distract. Do not disturb is a feature on many phones now.
Yeah.
It's easy to turn that on. Now look, I know my do not disturb features, all of my favorites can get through.
Yeah.
And so that will still work. But I think it's important. Cars now are designed to eliminate that distraction whenever you're driving.
Yeah.
And I think it's important to make sure that you're not adding, you could be eating, there's 100 other things you can deal with. Phones, though, tend to be the one thing that people are distracted by most.
Absolutely. Just be sure to make yourself safe. Get a car mount so that you don't have to go look down and grab anything. Keep your phone in your car holder. Try not to use it when you're driving. Just be aware of that. And like you mentioned with phone features, I guess safety precautionary things where you get a FaceTime call or some type of video call. They have it where you will not be able to see yourself if you answer the phone. So be aware of yourself and be aware of your surroundings.
I think that's key. Know where you are at all times and understand your surroundings. Like, it doesn't take but 2 or 3 seconds to be distracted, and you might be. My car has a drive assist feature, but I try not to use that as much as possible because my car will save me. But is it going to save the car behind me that might also not be paying attention?
Absolutely. It's the small things. Answering the phone. Just say, use your voice command system just to answer the phone instead of just actually answering and you looking at your phone. You load your tools, but mainly just be careful of looking down and getting away from the road itself, trying to answer your device.
Yeah, I mean, you got those folks who operate ride-sharing businesses, who are delivering food. They have to be looking at their phones to see where they're going.
They do not yet. Car mounts are available for these type of situations.
Right.
Just be aware of that. And it actually makes it easier for you to see level with the road and also know when someone's calling you. You can do both, but I don't recommend it.
I think an important piece of this, specifically from Cricket's standpoint, they're a community-based organization. They're focused on the community. They live in the community. They work in the community, and they want those individuals who are using their devices to be safe.
At all times, like, safety is everything. We try our best to give out best practices for these measures, especially my customers who are DoorDash drivers or delivery drivers. We make sure that they leave the store knowing that we really care about their well-being and their safety, by making sure we personalize what they need for their day-to-day activities.
That's right. Listen, connectivity, devices, they have everything you need at Cricket Wireless. They also want you to stay safe on the road. So if you have any questions about how to do that, you see that number at the bottom of your screen. Give them a call. Bruce and the team will be able to help you out.
Anytime.
Hey, thanks, buddy.
My pleasure.